Hello. All right. I have been single momming it, so I will likely get interactive with kids, but I had to take this opportunity to share because I think a lot of people have been asking questions. A lot of you saw the deal that I posted to my stories today specifically over the last few days. And honestly, publicly, mostly I share about like my one-on-one consults and my 3 group experiences and those things. I don't require any products or programs. It's all just like my knowledge and tips and group experiences and things of that nature that I offer. So it's totally normal to have questions, like never second guess. Even after you watch this video, if you still have questions, like please let me know. But I'm just going to walk you through really quick the most popular way that people are getting started with Shaklee. I know I've posted a lot about it in this group. And honestly, I could go on a whole rant about why. The more that I learned about nutrition, about our current, it's not just our habits, because I think some people think like, hey, when I eat healthier, I don't need supplements. And it's funny because if you've been following me, you know that me and my husband are also building out an organic farm. And so I've been learning more, not just about supplements, but also just about our food, even the raw, natural food that we're eating. And the more that I learned about not just our soil degradation of nutrients, which has happened over time. It's like anything else. The more you use it, the less that's left, right? That happens over time. Even aside from that, like this is a whole tangent, sorry, but I feel like it's really important to share because I think a lot of people think like, I just want to get all of my nutrients from food. And that sounds good, but honestly, it's just not possible if you really want to feel your best. And let me explain why. So let's think back to like 100 years ago, because they didn't need supplements then, right? What changed? First off, yes, the soil was better quality because it was newer and they did things more naturally and there wasn't as many chemicals being thrown on it and it wasn't mass produced and they rotated crops and all of those things. But even aside from that, back then, a lot of people had their own gardens. They ate a lot of local foods. They canned a lot of their things from the gardens. Like my grandparents did it, even my parents did more of that. People don't do that a lot now. And like something that I learned as I've been learning more about organic farming and all of that is like every week, fun fact, every week that it takes from your produce being picked out of the ground to actually being delivered and eaten, every week it loses about half of the nutrients. So vitamin C, vitamin A, all of those nutrients that like, again, 100 years ago, they used to have it at local farmers markets. They used to eat it, you know, again, from their own garden or something that they canned. And when you can it, it locks in that, right? So that alone, like most of our produce in the grocery shelves, even if it's organic, it's like strawberries aren't being grown locally, right? It's coming from hundreds of miles away. It's taking weeks. And in that weeks of the produce moving, all the vitamins and minerals are gradually decreasing. And I didn't know that. I thought a strawberry is a strawberry is a strawberry. But all of those things matter. The soil that it grows from, if it's not nutrient dense, the strawberry is not going to be nutrient dense because the strawberry gets from the soil, right? If that strawberry has to be trucked for 2 weeks and sit in the grocery store and then be sitting in your fridge and then you eat it, it's not going to have nearly the amount of vitamins and minerals. So I just feel like people need, I know this is not common knowledge, and if I wasn't in this space for 8 years, I wouldn't know this stuff either. So I just feel really passionate about just informing people of things like that because I too often see so many people having cravings and low energy and unsatiated hunger and autoimmune disorders and metabolism disorders. And all of these things not necessarily are caused, could be caused, but definitely aren't being helped when you're not getting your nutrients and vitamins. And honestly, taking supplements is the easiest thing. It's the easiest thing. Again, I just had messages with another woman being like, I just wish there was something easy that didn't take extra time that I could just consistently do. I'm like, do you take quality vitamins? Okay, that's easy. That's consistent. It doesn't take any more time. And I think a lot of us, me included, Our only experience typically with vitamins was getting them from Target, Walmart, etc. And sometimes they didn't even show up in your blood work. Like I would often take tons of extra vitamin C, vitamin D. I would still get sick. I would still show as vitamin D deficient in my blood work at the doctor. So I was like, does this stuff even work? And honestly, most of them don't. Again, with education, I'm realizing that the quality of the vitamin matters. Whether it's actually absorbed, depending on how the caplet is made, it might not even be absorbed. Depending on the type of vitamins that it is, the cheaper ones, they aren't as bioavailable, so they're not going to absorb as well. So again, I get the skepticism. I was there too. I was like, this doesn't even work. Why pay for it? Well, again, a lot of you have been following me back from when I was with Body and all the things. And honestly, because of everything that happened, I wasn't even sure if I could join another company, be loyal, all those things. But okay, last rant of this video before I really dig into it and show you guys what most people start with. I totally lost my train of thought. Oh, when I thought about, instead of finding another company to back, like I'll just buy what I can off the shelves, etc., because it's hard to trust after you've been burned, to be perfectly honest. But I learned, again, all like this knowledge completely changes my choices, right? And that's why I'm passionate about sharing the knowledge. But so something like Vital Proteins, just Google Vital Proteins. Their collagen is so popular. Just Google it. There are literally so many litigations, legal actions, people suing them for high heavy metals in their powders. And for a while, you could literally, I don't know if they do it anymore, but literally just a month ago, I went to Target, actually it might have been Walmart, and I pulled a Vital Proteins collagen off the shelf, and all it said was it had a seal on it, which was very faint, that said, effectively it was a disclaimer saying, if you open this, you can't sue us. Still sold, even though very recently there was many people suing them for heavy metals. Still, you could find it on the shelf. That made me completely change the thought of just trusting a company off the shelf. And I'm like, I need to get inside another company to make sure that they do third-party testing, that they have high quality standards, and all of those things, because I'm a believer in supplements. I want to take them, but I also want to make sure that they're not filled with heavy metals and fillers and junk. So, there's all my rants for the day to get me where I am right now, which we'll be sharing just quickly about the most popular way that people start. And again, one of the easiest ways that you can feel better. The base of it is, well, okay, so it's called the Ready Set Wellness Bundle, and it's discounted over $100 if you're new to Shaklee. And some people who've purchased in the past, I've helped them create a new account and get the bundle deal if they haven't gotten it yet. So there's layers around it if you really want to get it. The Life Shake, honestly, I never thought that I'd switch out from Shakeology. I won't give you that whole spiel because that will make this video even longer than I want to go to. But let's just say the main thing that I have found from switching out is I have way less lower tummy bloat, and that's because this doesn't have nearly as many exotic ingredients in it that typically people either become insensitive to an ingredient over time. And I really drank it every single day for 8 years. So it's not surprising that at some point I became insensitive and bloated from one of the many ingredients in it. Also, the big difference maker that you won't find off the shelf is this supplement's leucine. Okay, a little bit of a tangent. Leucine, if you look it up, is a type of amino acid. It's a protein. It's not this like scary, questionable thing. I'm not about anything like that. I'm all about clinically tested and absolutely safe. Leucine is a specific amino acid, especially important for women and aging women. As we age, we become anabolically resistant, meaning even if we take in a lot of protein, our brain doesn't tell our body to use it efficiently. Leucine is the specific amino acid that triggers your brain to help your body actually use that protein to build muscle and burn fat. Who doesn't want that, right? So that is why I'm a big believer in that. I will say also, because it doesn't have all the ingredients that Shakeology has, many of us actually enjoy the flavor a lot more, because it just doesn't have all the superfoods and vegetables and stuff in it. It has vitamins and minerals and things like that too. This does, but it just doesn't have that same distinct, interesting taste that you have to acquire. Many of us just shake this with water and go. Okay, so that is the base. And again, I will say that people who are looking to make an easy, healthy swap, adding protein into their day is going to be greatly beneficial. It will help with your metabolism. It'll help with your cravings. It'll help with crowd out the junk that you're probably eating. It can make a snack or a meal easier, faster, and again, healthier. So can't recommend that enough. Then also in this bundle deal, what else? FYI, if you want, I could go on so many rants. So effectively, this bundle deal that I'm walking through, yes, it's $100 discounted if you're brand new to Shaklee, but also right now, I can get you, with that purchase, free shipping, $25 off your next purchase. I can give you free membership for your lifetime, no monthly fees, no required purchases, 15% off all your future orders. Seriously, people are usually like, it seems too good to be true. And I'm like, I know, but it's true. After 5 months, it's true. Also, you can get Collagen 9, which I could go on a whole rant about Collagen 9 and how it's better than others, but I'll save that for another day. This is like worth $50. It's 40 servings. You get that for free if you buy the bundle deal. So in addition to that, to the Life Shake that's in the bundle deal, you also, once you click on the link, it will start out by asking you a bunch of questions. You can answer as little or as much as you want, but that questionnaire asks you about what foods you eat, what struggles you have, what age you are, what your goals are, what's important to you. So many questions. And from like millions, not even like, from literally millions of different possible combinations, it will suggest to you specifically what vitamins and minerals are the best fit for you, for your lifestyle, for your food choices, for your activity level, for your struggles, for your goals, for your age, etc. That education alone is priceless, and that part's free. Like, you can literally click on the link and do this little quiz and just learn about what vitamins and minerals you're likely deficient in. I'll walk you through very quickly the ones that I take daily. First off, a multivitamin. I take the methylated version, which again is probably going to be another video for another day. And again, I'll go back, rewind if you just hopped on, because I talked all about supplementation and nutrients and why everyone should be taking a high quality multivitamin. This is Omega Guard, omega 3s. If you do the research on that, 90% of Americans are deficient in omega 3s. Omega 3s are great for your brain health. A lot of people, again, complain of brain fog, and they act like there's nothing they can do for it. $25 a month. Take omegas every day. It will help. Like, seriously. Another one I take every day is Nutriferon. This is amazing for your immune system. Again, everyone is always complaining about getting sick. There's something very simple you can do to help boost your immune system. So those are my three. No, you don't have to take a whole handful. You don't have to, I know there's other people from other companies or this company that take a bunch every day, and that's your prerogative. But I take those three every day, and I have absolutely felt a difference. I'll also mention that for the people who are skeptical, like I was, just know that there's always a money back guarantee. So we want you just to try them consistently. Try the vitamins consistently for a month. See if you can feel a difference. If you can't, you get your money back, right? And then also, last thing, so in that starter bundle deal, you get your, actually I think you get two different flavors of the Life Shake you get to try, and you get your customized vitamins for a month. And then you also get to pick one of a bunch of different products that you also get included. There's like a 7-day cleanse, there is a energy tea, there's so many things. Another immune system, if you don't want to do immune system pills, there's an immune system drink you can take. And then the three that I have here that I'll show you just quick, because I know this video is already getting longer than I wanted. These three are the ones that I have on hand because I love them and use them consistently. Again, these are ones you can add on a whole, I don't remember how many sticks are in with the starter bundle. I'm pretty sure it's almost a month's supply. So one thing you could choose is the Up and Glowing, which has your 10 grams of protein and of collagen, and it also has hyaluronic acid and anti-aging. It's like a vanilla latte. It's delicious. Great way to swap out from like coffee or other worse drinks in the morning, especially if you're having like coffee on an empty stomach. FYI, for your hormone health and your adrenals, please do not start your day with an empty stomach and then coffee. This would be a very good swap for you. You get 10 grams of protein and some anti-aging, and it tastes like a latte. Okay, another option, Good Gut and Go. This, people have been shocked by how affordable it is because you are literally getting fiber, which is also very important for regularity, for cravings, for belly bloat. Also included in here is your prebiotic and a probiotic. Yes, and it tastes delicious, like a raspberry drink. So you're getting fiber and your prebiotic and your probiotic all in one stick. Super easy. And actually, okay, I won't go on another rant, but I did not take any kind of gut health supplements for a really long time. And I just wasn't feeling the best. And so I just started to just see. Everyone else kept drinking it and swearing by it. So I started that kind of, what is it called? The test, right? Where I didn't change anything else. And then I added that in. And now I'm a believer in that too. And I drink it every single day. It has helped so much. But I won't get into all that because it can get kind of gross. Let's just say it makes a difference. And this one is Rest and Rewind. This is a mint tea at night, especially women who are struggling with quality of sleep or falling asleep. It's great. It has magnesium. I'm blanking on all the different ingredients, of course, always all natural, clean, and things like that. So it's not only helping your sleep quality, I think it has magnesium too. It also is anti-aging as well. So, all right, that was a lot. As you can tell, I'm super passionate about this and I just want to help. I just see far too many people stay stuck, overwhelmed, and feel like they don't have time, they don't have energy, they don't have this, that, and the other thing. And I'm telling you, there is ways. There are ways to make healthier swaps, to feel better, and you can do it. Promise. All right, reach out or comment here if you want the details on this, and I'm happy to help. All right, bye.